Jazz trail by 20. So is Stockton on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Carlos Boozer out there with Malone. Then it's Williams. And it's Andre Kirilenko. And it's Hicks in at the point. With the second effort, here's Boozer. That one misses. Davis with some nice D. McRae passes to Christie. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Christie. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Hicks, defended by Christie. Pulls up. Boozer trying to get open. Shot's good by Hicks. Hicks has got 4 this quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Christie kicks to Carter. Passes to Peterson. Outside, Davis. Now the pass to Peterson. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Christie can't make it.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hicks. 10 points for him. Inside, here's Malone. Count that one. Malone's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Toronto with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Chris Bosh. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
I like their physical approach, but they're being reckless out there. Silly fouls, sending guys to the line way too much. I don't see how they can get back into this if they keep giving up free points.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with the second half of the Jazz making a switch here. Hicks is checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Yeah, and they've had a lot of success at the free throw line tonight, too.
Toronto leading by 15. We've got Tracy McGrady. Chris Bosh is out there with McRae. And it's Peterson in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And Malone with the stuff.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Malone with the block. Here's Dantley. McGrady covering. Pass to Griffith. And it's sent back by Bosch. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
13 fouls. At the line for the Jazz, Mark Eaton. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. Good shot.
The first one falls. Christie, he's checked in for Toronto. That one is no good. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And so here's Toronto after the miss from Darren Williams. Can't cash in from close range.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Raptors leading by 13. And here is McGrady. He has 5. Bosch trying to free himself up. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Hicks. Outside Kirilenko. 5 on the clock. Pass to Eaton. Over McGrady. Eaton misses. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's his second personal foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Robinson's checked in for the Jazz.
Toronto. Doug Christie, shooting 1.
Jazz trail by 16. Here's Hicks driving to the basket.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Christie the pass to McGrady. Pass to Christie. Here's Peterson. Here's Bosch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
For Toronto, Chris Bosch at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Malone's checked in for Robinson. And he sinks the second. And the Jazz with possession here. Down by 15. The pass to Malone. It's tipped. Boozer against McGrady. To the middle. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Hicks kicks to Malone. Boozer trying to get open. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Well, D. Will has every trick in the game at the point guard position. Bates the defender there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Now, such a tremendous free throw shooter for his career. Fouling Darren Williams is a terrible idea.
And both free throws good for Williams. Now McGrady. He has 5.
2 minutes.
.152 left in the 3rd quarter. Bosch against Boozer. Toronto working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. He had a nice open look right there. Christie's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Raptors. Here's Hicks. He's got 12. 1:24 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. To Williams. The 3. Good on the triple. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's McGrady. Good. McGrady's got 7 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And it's sent back by Bosch. And they get it back. Raptors leading by 17. Down low, McCray. A reverse. Left side Bosch. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Kirilenko. Second shot opportunity. Here's Malone. Kirilenko dishes to Malone. And Malone gets double teamed. And a miss there on the triple. Now here is McGrady. He has 7. No luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Toronto leading by 17. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Utah, John Stockton out there with Hicks. Then there's Carlos Boozer. And there's Malone. And it's Kirilenko in at the small forward position. Here's Hicks following the basket by Chris Bosh. Here's Malone. Here's Boozer. And foul. On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First team foul. Shooting for Utah, Carlos Boozer. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Boozer. The Raptors making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and the Jazz making a change here. And so Boozer nails both of them. Raptors leading by 17. Stoudemire with the ball. Bosch trying to free himself up, and Stoudemire gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Hicks, guarded by Stoudemire. Here's Malone, and Davis pulls it down.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Malone kicks to Stockton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the jam by Karl Malone. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 15 rebounds. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Peterson. Buries it down low. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Tracy McGrady. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And that one, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Hicks, guarded by Stoudemire, and the basket by Malone.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Bosch. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal
That one on Malone.
And I love that grit and grind style of play. Davis just isn't afraid to get a little chippy down low.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis. We're seeing a lot of top high school.
Jazz substitution.
McGrady passes to Carter. Outside Bosch. Stockton against Carter. Passes it to Bargnani. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's Hicks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Jazz. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The Raptors making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now here is Carter. Bargnani trying to free himself up. And it's Carter missing.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Dantley driving inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
At the line for the Jazz, Adrian Dantley, shooting 1.
What's up? And if I had to think of one word to describe Dantley, it would be prolific. AD doesn't have weeks where he averages 30 a game. How about he does it for seasons? Just a scoring machine.
Puts it up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto, Damon Stoudemire, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Griffith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Vince Carter picks one up.
Personal foul. Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Jazz, Daryl Griffith. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Raptors leading by 15. Carter down low. He's covered by Malone. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Hicks passes to Malone. Into the lane. Toronto grabs the miss. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. To the inside, Bargnani, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And yes, it's good. Bargnani's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Hicks. And he lays it straight in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Heaton. And it's sent back by Bosh.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Hicks after Tracy McGrady's score. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Raptors leading by 19 points. Stoudemire outside. Carter outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Bosch scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound, Utah. Dantley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Dantley's got 17 now, just in the second half.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Bosch. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hicks, and there's the drive. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hicks has got 6 here in this quarter.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Stoudemire wide open. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's Malone. Bargnani grabs the board. Bargnani's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stoudemire up top. Goes up the baseline. Rebound, Utah.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Here's Griffith. Takes it inside. And it's sent back by Bosch. 1:49 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Stoudemire. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And that one drops for him.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Toronto leading by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight.
For Chris Bosch.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.